bubbles. There go the bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, there's money. Oh. I've never noticed that before. Normal. Oh, it's a whole new world when you're sitting out in the car. Hello, one person. Say hi in the chat. Crack that. Oh, my stars. Crack that. I mean, okay, so it needs to stop smoking around here. Literally. This is ridiculous. Crack dot. So Ella is a crackhead. Did we actually witness by ear of him smoking crack? Hey, Big White. This is crazy. Who smokes crack in 2018? You know anybody smoke crack in 2018?
I'm hearing.
You hearing?
I'm hearing.
Oh, just crack that, huh? I mean, what year was it? Was the last time you knew of a person smoking crack?
Late 80s, 90s.
Like in the 90s, right? Last fucking century.
Thought it went out of style in the 90s.
Crack went out of style in the 90s. We in 2018 and somebody smoking crack. That is crazy. Really? And you know what? It all makes sense. I thought he lost all that weight because he had a broken heart. No, he's a crackhead. I mean, you know what? This is unprecedented. We have never heard someone smoke crack in this sector before. Well, you have made history. That's the first crack dot. Smoking crack. 40-something. Any 40-something. He not even young and stupid. He old and stupid.
Ain't old enough.
He ain't old enough? He's like 40, 41 or something. Smoking crack. Can you believe this in 2018? This is unbelievable. Nobody smokes crack. And I thought he lost all this weight because he lost Michelle, he got a broken heart. You know, not eating, not sleeping. And then you realize he started this trend in recent months. He be up all night. I go to sleep, he live. I wake up, he live. 7 o'clock in the morning, he's still live. And then he going throughout the day. And he back on in the evening. All evening, all night long. Just like a crackhead. The crackheads come out at night. You don't see them during the day. But as soon as dusk hit, and they all look like they just stepped out of a grave. Remember, they were all gray, ashy, skinny, sunken, walking, real two getting down on the ground. Remember those days? Like looking at. I will never forget those days in East Elmhurst. Crack hit our neighborhood like in 1982. And wait, let me think. 82, 81, I was 14. No. Like 83, 84, I was 16. No, I wouldn't say 82. More like 84. And my first experience with it was, are people in the kitchen? Why they ain't talking? Why they so quiet? I didn't know that's what they were doing then until like after a couple of months you come over and the stereo is going. What happened to the stereo? Oh, it broke. Come over the next day. What happened to your TV? Yeah, that broke too. And shoot. Next thing you know, the whole neighborhood looked like zombies at night. And I remember on 104th Street, like there was a lot towards like the end of the block. So the end of the block was like at the bottom of the hill and up the sidewalk, you know, went up. That line would be all the way from one corner wrapped around. Parents went on vacation, and when they came back, it was in the house where their family was away on vacation. And by the time I was 17, that's how I got in the field of substance abuse prevention intervention, because by the time I was 17, I was doing that work already without even knowing what I was doing. A lot of my friends or people, you know, just, yeah, friends. Not really my age, older. I call them friends because I grew up with these people. They were strung out bad. I would call rehabs. They wanted to go into rehab, but the waiting list was like 2 and 3 months. I was making calls like that for them. By the time I was 21, it was still devastating. And at that point, I had a little car. You know, car. My first car my dad bought me was $750. It was a Pontiac T1000. And there were people I grew up with strung out. They got kicked out of their house. And I would just let them sleep in my car and just tell them, you know, when you get up in the morning, just lock the door. Because they sleeping out in the street. And I would do this just trying to help people. I remember Shirley. Shirley was like 4 years older than me. So I had to be about 12. I remember Shirley used to give me so many quarters to play video games when she was like 16, 17. Every time I seen her, she'd give me a handful of quarters and I played video games. And so now I'm in my early 20s. Shirley like 25, 26, strung out. I always used to take her to go and get something to eat. Take her to the restaurant. We sit down and eat or whatever. I would never give her any money, but I made sure she eat, you know, because I remember how she used to give me quarters on top of quarters on top of quarters to play video games, you know, 4 or 5, or shoot, maybe 10 years prior. Shirley, Linwood and Lindsay's sister. Remember the twins? So I was doing that kind of work before I got hired to do that kind of work. And that's why I'm so good at what I do, because I've been doing it since I was 17 years old. But crack doc, this is not the move. You can't be getting this and self-medicating and thinking all your problems are going, you know, this is the way you can just get rid of your problems, by getting high. It's just not gonna happen. Smoking crack is only going to exacerbate your situation. And that's why, you know, you're not even functional enough to... You're 40-something years old. You should not be living in your mama's basement. Maybe in somebody else's basement paying rent because that's your little spot. But not at home with mama and you got kids. Come on, what are you doing, fool? Don't nobody want to have a daddy that's a crackhead? You're a crackhead in 2018. Folks left crack way back last century. We are 18 years into the new century, and you smoking crack? Crack don't love nobody, ain't nobody's friend. Its only purpose is to destroy your life. And you need to understand, every time you take a hit off of that pipe, you are sucking the devil's dick. And that's real. Every time you take a hit off of that pipe, you are sucking the devil. And he got you stealing. He'll have you bending over and getting fucked in your ass just to get $2 for a crumb. I mean, that crack was a beast. Nobody knew what it was gonna do. But yeah, aside from babysitting some kids and they were doing that in the kitchen, I didn't know then at the time. And I remember going to the Red Parrot, 17 years old, and this overwhelming funky smell, like I wrote in Styles chat, crack smells like medicine with body odor. And it would just be a wave of this nasty, disgusting smell. And I remember I'd be on the dance floor and I would stop and I'd be like, what is that fucking smell? What is that smell? Crack stinks like the fucking devil. And somebody said, oh, they smoking Woolers. Woolers? What the fuck is Woolers? Crack. I don't know why anybody would smoke something that stink like that. And you smoking crack in your mama's basement. Just disrespectful. Out of the love of her heart for her baby boy, because that's all you are to your mama. I don't care how old you are, you ain't nothing but her baby boy. To keep a roof over her baby's head, she ain't gonna turn a baby out in the street now. She ain't gonna see her baby sleeping on a sidewalk, which is what she need to do, to tell you the truth. But she keep a roof over your head, and you disrespect her and her home by coming in there and smoking crack. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, crack dot. 2018 and you ain't got nothing better to do with yourself but smoke crack. And that stuff stinks. And its purpose in your life is to destroy you. That's it. It's not going to make you a better man. It's definitely not going to bring you any money. But you know what? Your mama need to show you that tough love and kick your crackhead ass out. Because you know what? If you was my son and I let you move back in and you find out you smoke crack in my house, I'm kicking your ass out. You gonna learn how to fly on your own, nigga. You want to call me heartless and mean, saying that that's what I do to my child? The fuck you think birds do? That's why you need to study animals. You need to study fucking animals. They'll teach you a whole fucking life. Side note, we should have known you was a crackhead and you sitting up there talking about how come animals don't pay rent. But anyway, like I was saying about fucking birds. What do birds do? Mama bird got them babies in the nest. She take care of them. She go out every morning and get them worms and the baby food and come back and feed her babies. And when the day comes, she look at them and say, okay, you big enough and you grown enough. It's time for you to fly. And she take them little fuckers and throw them right out the fucking nest. And if they fly, they fly. And if they don't, they don't. And that's what Mama Crack Dot need to do to Crack Dot. Pick him up by his yellow corn shirt and his trousers and throw his ass right out the house. And if you fly, you fly. And if you don't, you don't. But I have taught you, I have raised you, I have given you all the tools you need to survive in this world. I've given you all the tools you need to live with me and to live without me. You're a grown man. You've been a grown man since you became a father. Crack Dot. Conjure, go to Lee Concrete, that Styles channel, Lee Concrete. And check out his videos. Anyway, I gotta go. Well, not really. Y'all can come with me. I get some cat food. Simon don't have no cat food.
God damn, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your problem? You want me to get on YouTube?
Well, let me scratch your arm in the sleep. Come on.
Stop.
Okay.
Crack Dot. This is a damn shame. Alright. So y'all coming with me to get some pro-planned cat food for Simba because he ain't got no food. Poor baby. But yeah, who does that in 2018? This is ridiculous. Grown ass man, you can't find nothing better else to do but to smoke crack. Ooh. Wow, they got a lot of pit bulls outside the pet store for sale. It's crazy. Hello. But yeah. Crack Dot. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I lost my train of thought since getting out the car. But yeah, Mama Crack Dot, she need to draw the line. Seriously. He is 41 years old and ain't doing nothing with his life at this point in time but smoking crack. I wish. Optimized for lean muscle, strength, and energy. Meaty shreds. Chicken and barley recipe. He'll eat anything. That's $22 though. I tell you, cat food is so expensive. What does he want to eat? I'll just try this. Give him something different. He never had chicken and barley. Buy one, get 10. Authority. buy any and get $10 off. Really? Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. How you get $10 off? Oh, the next purchase. Yeah. Buy one. Oh, cat litter. He said buy one and get... Y'all pardon me for a second. I'm going to get back to you. With... Okay, so... This says buy one and then you can get kitty litter 50% off. And I didn't get a card. I'm gonna get back to Crack Dot. I promise. I just gotta get this stuff. Alright. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to the register. This stuff is heavy. Hey.
Yeah, with that purchase code, can you do it?
770-570-8519. Is it like buy this bag of food and get this 50% off? That's what's going on?
Yep. So your total is $33.90.
Okay. I should have got me a cart.
You can go get one if you want to. This is a workshop.
No. I'm coming, y'all. Give me a second.
This is so heavy. Here's your receipt.
I don't know if it's a $2 hit. That adds up. Kind of hit. Chalk it up to who would think somebody was smoking crack in 2018? That's the ticket right there. Crack is crack. Whitney told you that. Whitney told you that. got a whole bunch of pit bulls over there. Okay. I don't like pit bulls. I just don't like pit bulls. They're only cute when they're babies. After that, those violent ass dogs. But yeah, Crack Dot needs to be a better example to his children. You know?
And it pairs with cucumber,
Honestly,
mince,
Crack
lime,
Dot,
and many other garnishes. Kettle One family made vodka and soda.
why are
Make
you
one for
just following the footsteps
Please drink
of your
responsibly.
father?
Distilled from grain, 40%
I would think
alcohol
you'd
by
want to be
volume,
better than
supported by
that.
Kettle One USA, Aliso Viejo, California.
Now through Monday at Ashley Home Store.
I mean, really,
Sellers at our best of the best today.
I would think. This is ridiculous.
Save on stylish sofas, dining tables, even
I'm ready.
mattresses. Plus, come in now and get 12 months special financing. And
What's the matter? You don't feel like driving?
7 days a week. Going on now. Only at the store. This is home. Offer subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See
My
store
dog
for
has
details.
class. Anyway,
Differences can be subtle, like a frog and a toad, or they can be dramatic,
let's rotate
like
device.
a tattoo
Why?
and a bad one. At Gwinnett Place Nissan, we've made some changes, and the differences you'll experience.
Had to get rid of that.
A new
But
leadership,
yeah,
a new team, and a new attitude are ready to serve you and save you time with a great selection. So when you're ready
This
for
is
a new
very,
pre-owned
very-
or certified vehicle, we invite
What?
you to visit us in store or online
driver?
at GwinnettPlaceNissan.com.
This is. I started to put the camera on him, but never mind, I ain't gonna do that. Anyway, as I was gonna say, you would think. I mean, really, Crack Dot, I ain't never heard you say anything nice about your father. And you are an image of him. You're just like him. What you think Lamar Jr. is going to say about you if he ain't saying it already? Especially if he know you smoking crack. I mean, really, what you think Lamar Jr. going to say? Now, he won't say it to nobody else, because he does have some respect for you. He do love his daddy, that's for sure. Couldn't nobody get him to come on their show to talk about you. That's why I always have respect for that little Lamar Jr. That is a decent young man right there that I'm proud of, you know. And that also does say a lot about you, Lamar, seriously. The fact that your son did not pull a Darius Moore says a lot about you. And what it says to me about you, Lamar, is that you're really not all that bad of a person. You're really not. And I've always said that. Now, I know you like to cuss me out, and call me grilled cheese affectionately. And that's okay. But there's always something. It's a devil's workshop, man. You smoking crack because you have nothing constructive going. But the fact that your son did not betray you says a lot about you. Even couldn't nobody even pay and dog you out. But you know what? You keep fucking around with that crack and sucking the devil's dick, the devil gonna have you do some real ratchet, fucked up shit to your son that's gonna anger him enough where one day he just might do that. But so far, crack ain't brought you to that point yet. Give it up. It's online like 18 hours out of the day, smoking crack all night long and sleeping during the day. Come on now. You're better than that. Don't you think you're better than that? I know Lamar Jr. thinks you're better than that. If don't nobody think you better than that, I know Lamar Jr. does. So it's time for you to think so too and agree with your son. Anyway, oh, it's choppy. Anyway, let me go. Because my boo hates for me to be online. His face is contorting. He's angry. Because I'm having this conversation about somebody I don't know. He hates that I care about people so much. He thinks I don't care about him the same way. I do. But when you show tough love, it never feels good. Alright, I gotta go. Hit that like button, please. There's like 6 people watching and 4 thumbs up. Should be a few more. If you didn't hit that like button. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all are chatting. Let me see. Elm City says, well, hello, Big White. Hello, Elm City. View. Hey, View. And Conjure and J Babies. And, hey, Miss London. And, ATL Streets. Hey. If y'all are confused about Crack Dot, go to Lee Concrete. It's a whole different channel. So go ahead and search it on YouTube and watch his 2 videos from this morning. Watch the first one, which is like a short amount of time. But watch his videos. It'll all be explained to you. Funny shit, boy. Alright, so, Big White. Elm City. Bum is definitely on something, and I doubt it's just weed. View is waving. Condra says, madam, you saying L. Dot is smoking crack. If this was from somebody else in the sector, I would think they're joking. But is he really smoking? I already told you where to go, Condra. J Baby says, madam, whip ass in chat. She says hello. So that's not a herpes bump on his lip. It's a crack pipe burn. Wow. Lord, Lord, Lord. That J Baby, she ain't got nothing nice to say. He's got a hashtag crack dot. Big White says salute. Alright. Says very that like button, thumbs up button, and I apologize for the distraction. You know, I'm a busy woman. I'm not going. Gotta go now. say? Love, peace, and hair grease.